This video is going to go over the Channex settings that are provided to you in your ReservationKey account. So here we are in Settings tab, External Connections, and here is a connection to Channex. We will click into Properties and Mapping and select the property, and you are presented with two buttons: Sync Rates, Sync Availability. You can use those at any time that you wish, although these two items happen automatically when you change your rates and availability in ReservationKey, but sometimes we need to click those buttons. Those buttons are also accessed from here, where you just click on the Channex status here, and you can send full sync rates here, and this should all be labeled successful. Here we can open up the property details, and I'll just point out the important areas here. The important areas here are going to be to select a cutoff, whether it's no cutoff or no reservations today, or so on and so forth. You can also select a booking range when you are allowing reservations up to, and you can select your reservation page. All of this other information is populated from the account settings here. Room types and rate plans, just quickly here, that's where we're adding room types to the channel manager. And so we click on Add Room Type. You're going to be asked, do you want to add them one-to-one or by room type? This particular account has them listed out by one-to-one. And so once you add them to the system here, then you're selecting the appropriate rate plan and saving changes. Once you've added your rooms, we do have an inventory section here. Let me get rid of this. The inventory section is going to be the calendar that will show the rates and availability here. You can click on this little blue paperclip that says For and see the connected channels, as well as the rates and the availability. There's also some other filters up here that you can filter, such as maybe minimum night stay arrival, if you want to double check your minimum night stay requirements. Another filter here is, let's see, you can actually you can use this button, all restrictions. Here it'll pull up all the restrictions if you're trying to troubleshoot something here. And that pulls up a long list of restrictions. But I will next go over a stop sell, which actually looks like this is a stop sell is set here on this account. So this will be a good example. For a stop sell, we can set a stop sell if you wish to not send over availability to the OTAs for whatever reason. You'll click Actions, Bulk Update, and you're going to put in a start date, an end date, the applicable days, and you're going to hit Stop Sell, and you're going to turn Stop Sell on, and you're going to select the rate plans that you want it to apply to. If you need to turn a stop sell off or remove it, you put in the start date, end date, applicable days, stop sell. The only difference is really that you're going to turn it off and select the applicable days. One thing to note here in the inventory section is that let's see, let me turn off these restrictions here. Just more rate and availability. It will look as if you can maybe change the rate here, and you can. However, this will not stick. If you're trying to make changes here, it will be overridden by ReservationKey when the syncing process happens. So the rates and minimum night stay and availability are being synced from ReservationKey. Then we also have the bookings section. And this area will populate all of the reservations that have come in from the different OTAs. You can see here Booking.com, Expedia, VRBO, and the status here. We can click View to get a little bit more details. And if you ever find that there's a reservation that's not on your calendar for whatever reason, you can click this Revisions button, and you can use this button, Resend Latest Revision. This will push that reservation back onto your ReservationKey calendar. This room section does not apply, and then of course the channel section is where we are connecting the different OTA connections. And so to add a new connection, you click Create, and you will select from the list here and follow the prompts. Of course, we can click Actions, Edit on any channel connection, and we can see the mapping, and we can do channel settings. We can increase or decrease the rate that is being sent. This is an increase of 3% on top of what the rate is set in ReservationKey. And so that is available to you for each channel connection. And that is the settings here for Channex. Also, I'll briefly go over here, this Edit Settings section. Here you can select what status you want your OTA reservations to come in as. This one's set as a kind of a general Channex status. You can select a status for canceled, so on and so forth, or you can kind of individualize it if you'd like. You can create an Airbnb status, select an Airbnb status here. You could select a specific email schedule, as this client has done, and as well as a payment page. So let us know if you have any questions, and I hope that was helpful.